Hey guys, so I already made a video about how I discovered the furry fandom and why I joined. If you haven't seen that video yet, just go to my channel. It's titled Why I Joined the Furry Fandom. For this video, I'm going to be talking about how I actually went about joining the furry fandom. Like what steps did I take to actually become part of it. And the first thing that I did was make a fursuit.
Open your eyes, I see. Your eyes are open.
So I guess technically the first thing that I really did was make a persona, which was this hyena right here, Rood. Excuse me. So I made the fursuit and I documented my progress through progress videos on my channel, which are some of the first videos that I uploaded to this YouTube channel, and shows you how I made this fursuit head right here, and also how I got started on my feet paws, which I haven't even finished yet, but whatever. If you've seen the previous video on why I joined the furry fandom, you know that I fell in love with fursuits, and I've always been a very artistic person, and so I also saw it as a artistic challenge. I've always been more of a 2D artist, not a, sculpting and ceramics or anything like that, so I thought that it would be a really cool challenge. I saw a lot of people making their own fursuits, and some of them were kind of not that great looking, some of them were okay looking, and I'm like, you know what, I think I can probably make a pretty good looking fursuit. So that's how I started out. After I completed this partial, I decided to try to look for other furries, and so I went on to Furry Amino. So Furry Amino was the first exposure that I had into the furry community. I have a love-hate relationship with Furry Amino. I mean, it was definitely a really great way to meet some really cool people. I have very awesome online friends on there, but it's more difficult to find local furries on there. It's not the best place for that, for sure. I found my local furry group by pure luck, honestly. A friend of mine, who isn't even a furry, got a Facebook invite to a fur meet, and he's like, I have no idea why I was invited to this, but I know that you're interested in that kind of stuff, so you should check it out. And so I did. I went on to this Facebook page about this fur meet that was going to be at the local zoo, and I made a Facebook for Rood Hyena, and then I pretty much just started sending friend requests to everyone that was going to this local fur meet. Of course, I explained on my Facebook page, hey, I'm new to this whole furry fandom thing. I just made this fursuit, and I'm just looking for some furry buddies. And I got a lot of really awesome support there. A lot of people wanting to help out and welcoming me into the fandom. I also met a really cool local furry. His name is Troy, and he is actually the one that I have the joint channel with for Laugh and Howl. So if you haven't checked out our joint channel, definitely check it out. I'll have the link in the description for that channel. But he has always been super supportive. He was pretty much the first furry friend that I ever had, and he has been there for my first fur meet, and he introduced me to all of the rest of the local furries. And yeah, that was pretty much it. After that, they started inviting me to other, local fur meets, and I would go, and I've been to quite a few of them now. I've been becoming pretty great friends with all of my local furs, and they're really awesome, very outgoing, and definitely very loving and accepting people. I mean, from the first moment that I even met them, they were just so welcoming, and I've just loved every moment of it, really. One thing I do want to say, though, is that going into the furry fandom, like hearing so much about how loving and accepting it was, I kind of thought that it would just be a piece of the world that was just a little bit better than the rest of the world, but unfortunately, you know, there's gonna be drama and just, you know, crappy things going on in every part of this world, and you just can't escape it. And I feel like a lot of people, mostly younger people that are going into their furry fandom, are trying to go into it as a means of escape from the real world, and they think that it's gonna be like a safe space or something, and that's just not the case. The furry fandom is part of, you know, the outside world just as much as any other hobby is, and you know, you're not safe from hate and, you know, people not being accepting and stuff, even within the furry fandom, unfortunately. But you can definitely find a lot of really awesome people within the furry fandom, though. I mean, I definitely have with my local furries. They have been absolutely amazing. I really love them. I mean, I definitely am feeling the love from them, and like I said, I was instantly welcomed into their group, and they have just been amazing. They really have. I've been really lucky with that. So if my local furry friends are watching, and also you guys, really anyone who, you know, has been following me or has, you know, said hi or just anything, just watching my videos, anything, you guys really are the reason why I'm here, and I love you guys. So thank you so much. But that is basically how I got into the furry fandom, how I started becoming active in the community, and pretty much where I'm at. You know, I'm obviously making these videos, going to fur meets. Yeah, and I just started up my joint channel with my local furry friend Troy. I'm making a lot of artwork that you can see, some of it on Furry Amino, some on my DeviantArt page, and I'll probably make a video on my artwork sometime, because why not? That'd be cool. And yeah, I have not gone to a furry convention yet. It's just been fur meets, and I also did go to one con, which was Animarathon, and that was an anime convention, and that was a lot of fun. But I haven't yet been to a furry convention, and I actually will be very soon. Actually, this weekend soon. So I'll be able to tell you guys all about that afterwards. So yeah, in my next video, I'll be talking about my first fur meet and what my experience was with that. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.